People love to trash talk, but not back it up. Watch this.
You really need to give that snooze button a break, Boggy.
You say nothing.
Oh, man. Hey, Cap. I think he's finally starting to respect me.
No, you have not earned this yet.
Right. Because I'm a rookie.
If this is something you want, for Bogdan to like you, you must continue doing what you are doing. First person in the gym, and the last person out. And then maybe after a few months' time, if you are still working hard and we win games, it is possible maybe he could like you. Maybe not, but it could be.
Cap, anyone ever told you you have a way with words?
You are doing good, MP. Coach Graves says you come in like a suckling pig, but now you are like a wild boar.
That's a good thing, right?
This good?
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, MP, and I'm coming to you live from Strasbourg, France. I'm getting ready to play against Basket Pro, and I'm here with their top prospect, Vince Ledoux. Vince, thank you for coming on Out of Bounds. Welcome to the show.
You're welcome.
Hey, so Vince here is mocked as high as late first round in next year's NBA draft. Who that boy is?
It's Vincent, MP. Vincent.
Right, my bad. Vincent, why don't you describe your games to my follower?
But you don't watch tape?
Oh, no, I watched tape. I just wanted to hear from your own perspective.
Okay, I'm a playmaker. I run the offense.
He runs the offense, so I need to know. Any advice in maybe how to slow you down?
You don't take things very seriously, do you?
What? Vince, I thought, you understood why you was here.
So I'm here to do your show.
Xander, cut the tape. Yeah, what's good, bro? Like, if you didn't want to do the show, why'd you sign up?
Thought you'd be more prepared. If this is how you get ready for games, then we will have an easy time tonight, huh?
You think you're gonna have an easy time, but you're not. Because you just made this personal, so if anything, you're gonna have a harder time.
Okay, mec. M'en fiche.
Yeah, I don't even know what that means. Yo, Zan, what's up, bro? I thought you said he was chill.
Well, he seemed cool when I had him on the phone. He probably just playing with you, man. You, I can scrap the footage you want me to.
No. We'll keep it. Actually, we're gonna throw over some highlights of tonight's game. Once we beat them. We'll make a little big joke out of it. Yeah, it'll be funny.
Copy that.
An iconic view of the medieval architecture and waterways of Strasbourg, France. Hello, everyone, and welcome to 2K Sports coverage of the FBSL. I'm Blake Suniga with Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, and it's Paris FC hitting the road to face Strasbourg Basket Pro.
I think this is going to be a great one, Blake. Both Paris and Strasbourg have a lot of young talent, and there should be no shortage of up-and-down action tonight.
That's right, and two of the biggest names for their respective teams, MP and Vincent Ledoux.
quite frankly, those are the guys everyone is here to see. Leduc, easily one of the top prospects in France right now. And then you got MP, an up-and-comer from the United States who's been making a case for himself. This is a great test for both of them on a stage full of curious eyes.
Well, you know, we've seen some great playmakers come out of France before, but Vincent Ledoux might be the best of them when he's finished with his career.
MP outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, you have to love the confidence on display from MP. He knows how dangerous he can be off the catch.
Shot left block. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. As you said, Leduc, an incredible playmaker, and his feel for the game is something that has him rated as one of the top prospects in the league.
Well, the vision he displays is unreal. When you have a player so young, to have such a strong understanding of space and passing, that's something that coaches dream about.
Now here's the Fjord. Here's Leduc. A rebound by Zadirko. MP outside. Takes the three. Offensive board. Zadirko. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Oh, you look at the potential they do, it's through the roof.
The way he can facilitate is rare. He's not there quite yet, but you could see him having the type of vision that LeBron, Jokic, and Chris Paul have. It's got that kind of potential.
Now here's MP. 6 points for him. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. And in the first, little over a minute and a half in. On the wing, Miller. To halt the run. Roquefort for three. A rebound by Zadirko. Now Paris FC basket with it. Leduc with the steal. Stolen by Illich. MP up top. From past the arc, good on the triple.
Starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, they're on a big run. I'd say this is the beginning of the end.
I'd say you're right.
And when you look around the NBA, it's not hard to find a French player who got their start in this league.
And I think that is in part probably because of the way that France has developed their basketball program. But it also speaks volumes to the way this league can prepare players to make that jump over to the NBA. It has taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter for them offensively.
Yeah, but they can't sit back. They need to keep the pressure on the defense and really try to put this one away early.
Great point, Brian. You have to continue to build on this lead.
Now here's Roquefort. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Strasburg leans on Leduc for his passing, but don't overlook his ability to score from just about anywhere.
MP on the wing. He's covered by Leduc. Here's MP. Again, it's Paris.
They've built a big lead very early.
Boy, right from the tip, there isn't anything they haven't done well.
It has been a textbook dominant performance.
And you look at the Strasburg team, they aren't title favorites by any means, but they can compete.
Well, they lack the overall depth that you need to compete for an EVA championship, but they play so well with Ledoux running the show that I think anything is possible here.
Now here's Roquefort. Looking for his first basket still in this one. For three, Lemuel. And Illich pulls it down. Wow, Illich with the jam.
Oh, well done, Illich. Turning back the clock.
And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
And he drops in the layup off glass.
His presence as a scorer has a calming effect for them. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Here's Dumont. The rebound by Vasseur.
And we know the backstory with MP. I think he's used his time in France as a way to prove to others that he can play at an elite level.
And we don't know if that's in Europe or back in the United States, but you just get the feeling from MP that this stint is a bit of a showcase for the rest of his career.
Outside Leduc.
Pulls up, high post. That one doesn't drop. Here's MP. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for him.
That's on Lemieux.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He hits the second from the line.
Here's Bellini.
Oh, no good on the buzzer beater. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard.
Paris FC basket ahead.
They lead by 18. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter.
And welcome back to the second quarter of this matchup here in Strasbourg. And for some of these athletes coming in from overseas, it can be quite the culture shock.
It's not...
Pass to Miller. And we're now about a minute into the second quarter play. And here's MP from the arc. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
He is bombing it today. How many more threes are we going to see from him?
Well, we've already seen plenty. He's got more points from outside the arc than inside.
Ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That's how it's done.
Perfect.
Good team play right there on the pick, and then he rips it down.
Hits it from 3-point range.
And MP is just taking charge right now. Every time he gets the ball, he's looking to score.
Pass to Leon. Charpentier. Now Miller.
Makes it off the glass.
The way this roster is constructed for Strasbourg, they need to do a lot of their damage with the starting 5.
Well, the on-off numbers for Ledoux are pretty startling. There's a lot of talent on the bench for Strasbourg, but I'm not sure if it's quite game ready just yet.
Here's Leon. Miller outside. Screen by Lambert.
Down low.
And that one comes off the assist by Miller.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
MP outside.
Fires for 3.
And Paris, another triple.
As MP continues to develop, he just becomes more consistent from deep.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball.
Pass to Lambert. Bellini. Vasseur defending.
6 to shoot.
Here's Charpentier.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And with Coach Wayne Graves for Paris FC, this is a bit of a chance for him to showcase what he can do as a coach.
Well, if Coach Graves can lead this team in the EBA tournament, he'll turn some heads for sure. It's not easy to do with such a young roster, but the talent, it's there.
Miller for 3.
Buries it from 3-point range.
Confident stroke for Miller. Strasbourg, they want him in those catch-and-shoot chances.
Pass to Ahern. Screen by MP. And Ahern gets it to go.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
It's turning into a 3-point contest.
Lambert, defended by Illich. Back to Lambert.
The first one falls.
Well, with all the youth that Paris FC has, you would think that they lean on their vets, but they've got some young guys really stepping up.
Yeah, very quickly, guys like MP and other younger players have found ways to contribute. Kind of seems like Paris FC gets stronger every time they take the court.
He was all alone on that one.
Love how confident MP is rising up from there, knowing the damage he can do with the J.
Outside Leduc. Lets it fly from 18. It's hauled in by Paris. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. MP outside. To the paint. A kick out to DeMol. MP. Offline with the three. Outside Lemuel. Leduc for three. A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Paris FC basket ahead. They lead by 18. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter after the break. The third quarter is now underway here between Paris and Strasbourg. And for guys that have played or watched both this league and the NBA, there are some stark differences.
Yeah, no doubt. You know, Europe is a lot less isolation, much more team-oriented play. And really, you talk about the skill of these players, pretty much everybody can hit a jumper from distance as well.
Outside Leduc. Shoots over DeMol. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Just rising and firing in the mid-range. Leduc making it look easy.
Pass to Zadirko. And here's MP from the arc. A rebound by Roquefort. Strasbourg Basket Pro having a tough go here. Miller with the ball. Guarded by Zadirko. Lemuel, no good.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
Here's MP. It's rebounded by Strasbourg.
Would have been lucky to knock that shot down.
Yeah, his coach has a look on his face like, are you kidding me? It's not a good feeling.
And we've seen MP start to adjust to the speed of the French league, looking much more comfortable.
Oh, listen, guys, it can be rough when you first start playing the game professionally. But MP has got his fitness right and has the look of a pro player now. It's been an excellent performance from the field for him.
Vasseur with it. Zadirko on him. Vasseur misses. Here's MP. Zadirko outside. Back to MP. 4 on the shot clock. A good-looking shot from the wing.
They keep going to him, and he keeps coming through. He's leading the game in scoring.
Now Leduc. He's got 6. To the wing, right side. It's good. The assist that time from Vasseur.
Clean three-point shot from Leduc. Focused and under control.
Count it. Good.
That's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
So Strasbourg now. Miller outside. Leduc covered by MP. 3 Lemuel. And it's out of bounds to Strasbourg as they're able to retain possession. Up top, Leduc. Not that time. His 6th miss, and he's made 4 of his 10 shots. From the baseline, Miller pulls it in. Vasseur inside. Zadirko on him. Here's Leduc. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Pass to Ahern. Here's Zadirko. Banked in off the glass.
Well, defensively, I mean, you got to get a body on Zadirko and box him out. He's a very large dude out there.
What a showing we've seen from MP. He's clearly had more of an impact on the game than Leduc.
It seems like MP has stepped it up a notch, maybe trying to show that he's the guy to watch instead of Leduc. For whatever the reason, there is no question he's been a force on offense with the ball in his hands.
Just 5 on the clock. The Sewer with the steal. Here's Miller. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Taking it right to the heart of that defense. Miller with a high percentage look.
Pass to MP. That one falls. Nice feed from DeMol.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
And the dunk by the Sewer.
The power from Boucher. Look at a little statement there.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's MP. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
I wouldn't be surprised to see them double him up.
I agree. They haven't been able to succeed with single coverage.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Think about the journey for MP to get here. In high school, wasn't really scouted. Moved around the States. Now, he's playing serious basketball in Europe.
Bellini, good.
And he just used his height that time down low. That's a pretty hard play to defend against.
At the end of the 3rd quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Just dominating this one. And after a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the 4th quarter.
Lemieux with it. On the wing, Miller.
Off target with the 3.
MP outside. Zadirko a screen.
To the middle. Kicks it out to MP. From deep.
Strasburg with the rebound. Outside Leduc. Kicks it out to Roquefort.
Pass to Miller.
Outside Lemieux.
Clock at 4.
Leduc for 3. And it's MP with the rebound.
Some of the shots he's taken have been head scratchers. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse.
Ahern outside. Now here's Dumal. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ahern.
And they are just killing them with the 3-point shot here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They're fully stretched out there trying to stop the 3 and still haven't been able to do it.
I don't know defensively what they can do different at this point.
15 foul. At the line for 2. Let's do it.
2 shots. Last on the first.
The first free throw is good.
Yeah, you can't say enough about what Vincent Leduc does on the floor. He's got an innate ability to find ways to score and also get his teammates good looks.
Now here's Portier. Back to Leduc. Pass to MP.
The 3. Another 3 for Paris.
Man, this 4th quarter has been tremendous, really, for them from 3-point range.
Yeah, a ton of their points coming from long range here. What a barrage.
And what a time to hit the 3s.
Leduc, covered by MP. Leduc penetrating.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Great move by Leduc. This Strasburg team, they love when he looks for his shot.
Over to the left wing.
MP outside.
Fires it.
Again, it's Paris.
They've been able to depend on his offense all game, guys, and he is not wasting any chances.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the game, just keep feeding him the rock.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming up.
You know, Miller is a longer guard. It could be a tough matchup.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And here's Portier. MP outside. Inside. The Sewer with the steal. For 3, Lemuel. It's good. The assist that time from Vasseur.
This had come earlier. They might have been able to get back into it.
100%. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it.
Yeah, where was this earlier?
And here's MP from the arc. It's good from long range.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
They are just not backing off, and they're going to close this one out in style. What a surge.
Give them credit just to finish this one off.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Lets the floater go. Nah, he can't hit that time. Now here's Vasseur, covered by Portier. Outside Lemuel. That's going to put a ribbon on this one. Paris FC comes into town and secures the win.
When you got a young team like Paris is, it's never easy to get a win on the road. They showed a lot of grit and fight, the way they battled it out.
And for MP, nice for this team to get a win over Les Duc with so many fans in attendance.
And this win doesn't necessarily mean that MP is going to jump Les Duc on prospect boards or anything, but he certainly showed that he has a lot to offer, and he continues to develop his game.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks. For Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, this is Blake Suniga, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in.
Vincent Leduc is considered one of France's best playmakers, but you thoroughly outplayed him tonight. What does that say?
That if you don't know about me, you're gonna find out. Vince thought I was some loudmouth American just here to cash a check. But someday he's gonna realize this is my story. I'm the main character, and he's just watching.
On top of outplaying Leduc, you helped lead Paris to victory. Talk about it.
My job is to do whatever this team needs. Whatever that is, that scoring, defense, playmaking, rebounding, whatever. I feel like I could do it all. And I want these guys to know I'll run through a brick wall for them if I have to. I'm that committed.
And lastly, you put together quite the highlight reel tonight. What prompted such enthusiastic play?
Most of it is in-the-moment reactions. Sometimes a flashy pass is the only way to get the ball past a defender. I've always played the game with style. It's in my DNA.
Thanks, MP.
Yeah.
How was the escargot?
Awesome, bro. Them things was bussin'. I mean, it's basically just a bunch of butter and garlic, but it also has some crunchy bread on it. I don't even know what it was, but hey, look, Americans give Snell a bad rap, but them things was so good.
No, I agree. I love it. All right, so look, I want to give you an update on your draft stock, all right?
Oh yeah, let me hear it.
Things are looking really good. Everyone's raving about your work ethic. Your coach told a scout you're more ripped than 50 Cent.
Yeah, he's got to stop doing that. He just also needs to update his references.
Right. And you've played great against the top prospects. Your game is looking polished.
Great, so all good news.
Yeah, that's right. Most mocks have you solidly in the second round at this point.
Second round?
Okay, I know you, MP, and I know you're better than that. But this is all going according to plan, all right? This time last year, you weren't even in the 2K 250. Now the NBA is looking like a foregone conclusion. Let that sink in. That's massive.
Yeah, no, yeah. You're right, man. This is good. This is good for
It's
us.
better than good. And if you can make it to the EBA championship, you've got a chance to make things great. So keep doing what you're doing. It's working.
Yeah. I will. I got you, Austin. Thanks.